You ever wonder where you come from? I'ma break it down. Nobody owns anyone else. We're all free. So, if you think of a higher intelligence as something that's better than you, you're wrong. You can be a part of that. You can be a part of that. Go.
What's the price of a lifetime? All wars are religious, innocents are on the front line. Newsflash for the new class higher-ups. Greedy corporate America, you'll never buy me up. Citizens are but slaves in a dire rut. So promise making tower building evil fucks. Trust no man in the land of the Donald Trumps. Together we can save the world before it fires us. $1 trillion debt, who's paying up? The 1044 is tribute to the British mucks. The little man pays the bigger man bigger bucks. And taxation is reverse Robin Hood in us. Chemtrails up above, close your air ducts. NASA went to the moon with an airbrush. Intergalactic federations only spare us, since we are ants on a rock in comparison. Listen up.
There is absolutely no way of telling when they move which one of them is moving or which one is still. They must necessarily appear to move mutually. There's no point of reference except each other, which have to do with the conventions and rules that the positive aspects, whether they be called good or pleasant or life-giving and so on, must prevail over the negative aspects.
Let's go back in time. I'm that time traveler, devil battler, heaven-bound cage rattler, thought over matter, undercover collateral damage, rapper climbing Jacob's ladder, mastering the art of saving Earth from disaster. Now we are a massive, intelligent, collective being, spiritually in tune with everything that you smell and see. Represent the freedom of your mind through your chemistry. You can wake up and know the truth when you wanna see who you gonna be, who you wanna be. Another wannabe sucker never seeing that the sun and trees function for something more than just nothing. There's so much more going on around you. Corruption floods the judgment. You're money hungry, starving for the more, while the less you possess brings appreciation. While you playing all that sold out, let's roll out. About to get some hoes and 24s and smoke out. Overplayed weapon of the system, forcing you to listen to a frequency of rhythm, so you are conditioned to pay no attention to a mental prison. Those not in submission can enlighten other men and women. Our intentions are to break the tension. The system intended to fixate in between you and your history. No more lies, that bullshit is history.
But that you are also part of a collective, and you can access all that information at once. You know that you are never, ever, ever separate from anything else. So you thought, wouldn't it be interesting to have this game where we thought that we were separate? That we got to have free will and say, I don't want to do what the rest of the group wants to do. I want to see what it's like just to create what I want to create for myself. We, as universal beings of light, constructed this 3D game. Many of you are really in a rush to get into the higher realm. You say, I want to be through this ascension thing. I want to be done with it. Well, we're here to tell you that getting to the other side is not what you paid for. You already know what's on the other side. You already know what that's like. What you came for was this unique period that you were in the midst of right now in this moment. How do you get from that sense of being an individual that is separate to that sense of an individual that is part of a collective, to increase frequency, to release judgments? This is what you came for, the process. It's not about the end result. So enjoy being in the moment. Enjoy all that you are creating right here and now, however you're generating it, whether you're working in the old 3D form or you're working in the 5D form. Now, currently, you are residing in the fourth dimension. 3D has a very fixed set of rules. 5D has a very fixed set of rules. And because they are so different, you needed a whole dimensional range in order to descend and reascend. This is a game of descension and reascension, not a game of just starting at the bottom and working your way up. You are already at the top. You are already part of source energy. You yourselves are part of God, universal source, divine light energy, whatever you want to call it. You are part of all that is. So it's impossible for you to start at the bottom and work your way up. You're already at the top. So you descended, and now you're making your way back up. But in order to do that, you needed a dimension of adjustment, and that's where you're at right now. The fourth dimension is a very malleable dimension. You can imprint rules upon that dimension. So at times, you're imprinting the 3D perspective, and at other times, you're able to imprint or overlay those 5D rules. So you move from law of attraction and reflection, law of creation at will. Sometimes it's easier for you to work with the new way.
There is a message for you.
I know what you're trying to do. I'm trying to free your mind. But I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Physically, you're killing me. It shouldn't be that good to me. How could it be that you and me and everything, we're so far away from my mind, where it's standing? They can't see or understand me. For my mind, where it's standing, they can't see or understand it. I guess I need a compromise. Society can traumatize when you're all they wanna talk about. Sidestep so fresh, hate to walk it out. Stay in your lane when I'm driving now. Stay in your motherfucking lane like the cops is around. They want that drama now, what the fuck they talking about? I hit them bitches with that new like Gundam style. That new like Gundam style. I hit them bitches with that new like Gundam style.